Hey, what is up, citizens? This is President Vochelli, finally back with a Pokemon team builder. I know I've been on hiatus for a while. I've just been trying to find my motivation to make videos, not episodes, videos. And also I was helping out my parents to paint a house, get some nice extra cash from that. So anyways, now I am back, and in the spirit of newness, I decided to make a completely retro team. Yes, as you can see, I'm using all classic Kanto Pokemon here, and I don't know, I'm just getting kind of tired of just making competitive teams, and I wanted to try out new Pokemon. So hey, I was thinking, let's do some themes here, and the theme for this one is underappreciated Kanto Pokemon. So you see I'm using Pokemon like Tauros, Exeggutor, Lapras, Sandslash, Raichu, and Poliwrath. A lot of these are in the lowest tier. What should I say here? It's not really the lowest tier, but it is for me. Anyways, it's in the partially used tier. So these are like this is below NU, RU, UU, etc., etc. So these Pokemon do not see a lot of use because they are pretty difficult to use. Their stats, move pulls, abilities, whatever. They might not just be lining up to create such a great Pokemon. But hey, that also means people don't study these types of Pokemon either. So you can pull off some interesting strategies with them. So I'll see what I can do. So overall, the highest tier of my Pokemon on this team is NU. But you know what, I'd be willing to take on RU matches with it. I don't think that would be too big of a deal. So anyways, the first Pokemon I am starting off with is Tauros. Nickname redundant because if you remember the anime, Ash caught like 50 of these. So hey, that's getting pretty redundant there. We have redundant the Tauros, holding Life Orb Sheer Force. When I learned Tauros got the hidden ability Sheer Force, just, that sounds scary. Because Tauros' stats, again, they're not the best. Only has an attack stat of 100, but a very nice speed of 110. That's plenty strong and plenty fast in the NU tier. So Sheer Force, I'm running moves like Body Slam. Has a 30% chance to paralyze. That's a secondary effect, so it's going to get the Sheer Force boost. Rock Slide too. Also just helps very nicely with coverage. Let's see, I hit flying types, ice types super effectively, and so on and so forth. Earthquake to help take care of rock and steel types, and Pursuit to help take care of ghost types and psychic types. I'm predicting that Tauros is gonna be able to force a lot of switches because I don't know, maybe the usual set is to Choice Scarf this thing. But anyway, I can like switch in on a ghost type, be immune to its move. If the ghost type can't really do anything to me, it'll switch out I Pursuit, and with Life Orb, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a one-hit KO. So, anyways, of course, we're just running the 252 attack, 252 speed. When I'm using Body Slam and Rock Slide, Life Orb is going to add another 33% to its attacking power, and also add no recoil damage. With Earthquake and Pursuit, this is something I learned. Yeah, the Life Orb recoil will still apply because they don't have any secondary effects. With these, the secondary effects are removed along with the Life Orb recoil. It's weird how it works. Anyways, the next Pokemon I was looking for, trying to build my defensive core here, was an Exeggutor. Now, Exeggutor actually gets access to Harvest, so you can Citrus Berry that sucker. And with moves like Giga Drain and Leech Seed, you can just get a constant stream of HP back. You protect the Scout, and also to stall in order to, harvest your Citrus Berry, get some Leech Seed recovery, and finally to Psyshock for a nice stat coverage. So, Exeggutor stats, they're, its HP is pretty decent, defense passable, special defense not, so I had to invest heavily in that, because basically, Exeggutor is not going to be able to wall hits for days, but if it gets set up, you know, then I'll be able to take any attack and then just, like, regain, let's see, with Leek Seed and Citrus Berry, and a Giga Drain, yeah, that'd probably get up to, like, 50% of its HP back. Nah, it couldn't be that high. Couldn't be that high. But, anyway, that was just my idea for it. Also, its nickname is Propagate because I do play the Pokemon TCG. The ability on Execute is Propagate. It's a very nice, handy ability. You can just take an Execute out of your discard pile anytime you like. Very nice to run Ultra Balls to get other Pokemon. But hey, I digress. Next off, we're using Lock the Lapras. This nickname is kind of complicated because first off, it refers to the Loch Ness Monster, so Lock. I would imagine this is a Pokemon that lots of people would be using in Nuzlocke because it's often a gift Pokemon. And finally, well, I was wrong in my assumption on this. I thought it was like, oh, hey, you know, you have, what was it? John Locke, that's right, the philosopher who I thought wrote the Leviathan, and be like, hey, Lapras looks kind of like a Leviathan, it's a sea monster, but no, that was Thomas Hobbes, so excuse me, but hey, the nickname is still standing. Anyways, this is going to be an Assault Vest Lapras. I definitely think an Assault Vest can work on Lapras with its stats. Like, you don't need to invest in HP at all, that is already really freaking high. Special defense is really good too. You invest in that, put an Assault Vest on it. If it's natural HP bulk and the special defense, it is going to be able to wall special hits like nothing else. And its defense is pretty passable. So the rest of the EVs are invested into special attack, which 85 in its tier, which is I believe PU. Yeah, PU. That is pretty good. And I'm going to be running the moves Freeze Dry, and I'll get some nice Ice-type coverage. As you can see, my team has a little flying weakness, so Freeze Dry is going to help out a lot there. Ice Beam would be better, but I do like the idea of being able to also hit Water types, which I don't have. I don't know. Maybe I should. Because with Water Absorb, no Water type's going to stay in on me. I don't know, tell me what you all think. Should I still be running Freeze Dry, or should I switch to Ice Beam? Anyways, I'm also running Surf because Lapras unfortunately does not get Scald. And I would really have liked a Scald user on this team, or Will-O-Wisp, whatever, but nah, I just can't get it. Psychic, just because it has it. It also helped take care of fighting types. Of course, it would have to be on the switch in. There's no way I'm leaving it in when a fighting type switches in, because it won't be able to outspeed. It'll be hit on the defensive side. No, I don't like that. No. And the last move was difficult. With Freeze Dry, I don't need to be running Thunderbolt, because Freeze Dry, you know, hits Water type super effectively. Thunderbolt would just be redundant coverage, and in fact would do less because, you know, Ice type stab. So instead I'm thinking, you know what? What if I trapped an opponent's Pokemon who I really don't like? I go ahead and Whirlpool it, get some nice residual damage, keep hitting it. I don't know. We'll see what happens, and I can definitely say people would not be expecting it, because absolutely nobody uses Whirlpool. So, anyway, that is Lock the Lapras. Next off, I have my physical defender, Sandslash. I was going to use Marowak, but then I'm like, wait a second, Sandslash is pretty bulky too. And in fact, it does a defensive Marowak's job much better. It has a higher base HP, same defense, higher attack too, I believe. Here, let me show you. Yeah, Marowak, you know, Sandslash has 75 base HP, same defense, more attack, a little higher speed too, I believe. So, yeah, this is definitely the Pokemon I want to run if I want a physical defender. So it's running Leftover, so for residual recovery. Ability doesn't matter because they both apply the Sand teams. I mean, Marowak, its only advantage was having access to battle armor, which prevents critical hits landing on it, but no. No, that's not a good idea. Anyways, what I'm running is Earthquake, nice stab move, Knockoff, help neuter some switch-in, take off their very, very precious item, just going in, reaching into their pockets, taking the item out before they even notice it, and also just planting a bomb there. I really hope that's how Knockoff would work. Just do a nice little bomb switcheroo there. That's how I... Anyways, let's move on. I'm also running Stealth Rock on it and Rapid Spin because with Lapras, I am weak to rocks. I don't want that, so I gotta Rapid Spin them away. Fully defense invested. I do not want to take a special hit whatsoever. It's not a good time. No. Oh, and it's nicknamed Cardio because if you also remember the anime, you have the Sandshrew, just lifting weights, being body banded, building up its strength, just working on its cardio there. Getting a strong heart. It eats its Honey Nut Cheerios too. It knows dieting's important too. So next up, we have LT Smash the Raichu. When thinking up a nickname for this, my first thought was, oh hey, what about Lieutenant Surge? No, that's kind of lame. And by the way, I also made up Chuck the Poliwrath here. By that time, I'm like, no, I don't want to nickname every single freaking Pokemon I have after a gym leader, no. And then, somehow, my mind went over to an old episode of The Simpsons. The episode where Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph, I believe, form a boy band. And their manager was named LT Smash. But no, it was all a trap. It was L.T. Smash, meaning Lieutenant Smash. That was an unnecessarily long explanation, but yes. We have LT Smash the Raichu with, it's a Choice Scarf with Thunderbolt Nuzzle, because I'm thinking, oh hey, when I send in Raichu, my opponent's probably going to switch out into something else, and hey, I can just Nuzzle it. Get a little damage off, and 100% chance of paralysis. That sounds very nice, especially because I have a big lack of status moves on this team. Using Grass Knot for coverage, and finally Volt Switch to get the Heckles out of there if need be. Now I also have Lightning Rod, just very, very nice. I can predict a electric type move, switch in, get my special attack raised. And also just having 2 electric immunities when I have 2 electric weaknesses, just very nice. Anyways, of course, full special attack and speed investment. Alright, finally we have Chuck the Poliwrath, named after the gym leader. And let's see, it's holding leftovers, and I believe it's using Chuck's moveset for his. I know Chuck used Focus Punch. Anyways, regardless, this set idea came to me from a Poliwrath I faced in the Battle Maison before. I had no way of dealing with it. Oh my goodness, it sets up a substitute. Well, first off, it would encore me into a move I do not like, set up a substitute, and get some Focus Punches off. That sounds deadly. Also, being immune to water attacks sounds very, very nice. So, of course, full attack and speed investment. I figured with that speed, I would only be running speed investment to outrun other lower speed Pokemon, so you know what. Why not just hit a little bit harder? So, anyways, yes, this is my Kanto Throwback team. If you liked it, be sure to click on that like button to show your support for this video, and feel free to leave comments about this team. Whatever you can think of, keep it nice, I guess. You know, and if you have any suggestions of other movesets I could do, other Pokemon I should consider using, yeah, please suggest it to me, because this is a very experimental team. I'm just really wanting to use some old classic Kanto Pokemon. Let's see, what else? And finally, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links to which are in the description below, to stay updated on my other videos as they come out, including the battling videos with this team. And now I'm remembering one other thing. You should know me by now. It's never the end. It's never the actual end when I say finally. Anyways, after my hiatus, I just decided, let's just do away with the whole, oh, if you battle me and you win, I'll give you a Pokemon. If we reach a certain number of views, I'll do a reverse GTS giveaway, because the interest just isn't there right now. It didn't help the videos. You know what, when we get a more consistent viewer base, I will definitely consider bringing those back. Try to, reward viewers for, taking the time to watch my videos. I'd definitely love to give away Pokemon for that. But, just can't do it right now. But regardless, it does not matter anymore. I'm done here. Thank you very much for watching, citizens, and this has been President Vochelli, signing off.